IBF super welterweight titleist Bakram Murtazaliev is having to wait as his purse bid against Josh Kelly has been postponed once again. Murtazaliev, since conquering Tim Tszyu, has been waiting for an opportunity to show that that was no fluke. And Kelly is the man on the list. Let's talk about it. IBF junior middleweight titleist Bakram Murtazaliev and Josh Kelly are going to bring their records of 23-0 and 17 KOs for Murtazaliev, 17 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 9 KOs for Kelly, to a purse bid for a likely match and showdown between one another. The purse bid has been delayed, where it was originally supposed to take place on October 21st, and it has been pushed ahead to October 28th. Murtazaliev, who brings power and strength to the division, as we saw with his annihilation of Tim Tszyu earlier in the year, has been struggling to find opposition to face him, not only because he's a fierce competitor, but because there are people who are just unwilling to take a risk against such a dangerous titleist. Josh Kelly from the UK is interested in pitting his speed and mobility in against Murtazaliev. And it can be one heck of a matchup, as the two would offset one another with their styles. It is an interesting dynamic and could be great for the sport of boxing. Kathy Duva, who manages Murtazaliev and is the CEO of Main Events, is attempting to try and find funding for the matchup and desperately wants her champion to return to the ring. He was under the impression that he was going to face former #1 ranked contender Erickson Lubin, but Lubin withdrew and later accepted a more lucrative offer to face Virgil Ortiz, and that fight will take place at Fort Worth, Texas on November 8th on DAZN. In the meantime, Josh Kelly, who's managed by Adam Booth, is looking to get in there with Murtazaliev and test the waters. He's ready for a world title shot, and he feels that he can befuddle Murtazaliev with the style that he brings to the ring. As I have watched these two fighters over the years do what they do, the one thing that I can say about Murtazaliev is his fighting style is what most fans want to see when they watch boxing. He's an action-first guy. He goes forward and he pits himself against his opponents, where he shows vulnerability and strength and aggression. When you think about Kelly, he's more of a slick type fighter. He can make you look bad, he can make you miss, and he can make you pay. And a former Olympian, you can see that his schooling and technique is very refined in the sport of boxing. Because he fights out of the UK, he doesn't get a lot of international fanfare, but if you know what you're looking at when you're watching boxers, you can tell. Murtazaliev was known to be a two-fisted fighter, and Tim Tszyu found out the hard way as he pummeled him with right hooks and left hooks in their matchup. It was something that Tim Tszyu initially thought that he needed to go in against Murtazaliev and fight a warrior type battle. The 5'11 and a half Murtazaliev is the type of Russian fighter that, though he has that European style, he's a strong man with fortitude. When we think about the likes of Josh Kelly, who has, like I said, that Olympic experience, so he has fought international fighters before and wouldn't be intimidated. Plus, there is something about Josh Kelly where he has shown a little bit of fortitude himself, where he doesn't mind that if he gets battered, if he gets bruised, or even cut, he can show up and still show out in a match, and he's done that. There are a number of fighters who are just trying to bide and wait their time. In the IBF division of boxing, the number 1 and number 2 contenders are vacant. Kelly is ranked number 3, which is why he is going in for an opportunity and shot at the title. With no one in the top 2 spots to face off against, he is the next man up. And Murtazaliev is hopeful that this fight can be made, possibly even in the UK. But we'll see what happens. One way or another, Murtazaliev is looking to take it all out on an opponent, and I can't wait to see his return to the ring. He's the type of fighter that can be a crowd-pleasing man. But what do you think? This is Stormy B Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective for Third Eye View of the World. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts about Bakram Murtazaliev and Josh Kelly and who might win. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.